Howdy, you guys. I didn't even know this fucking video even existed. I get up this morning and Mako had posted this video and I'm watching it and he's talking about me because he's asked who had one of these. Well, first of all, Beamer, my car is worth more than that car because, well, it's a Le Mans. It's a step under a GTO, as you put it, which we'll get into here in a minute. That car I thought was a sports coupe, buddy. I thought it was a sports coupe. Now why is it just a fucking Valiant or a whatever the fuck you call it?
Which is a trim and interior package.
That's all it is. But I thought it was a sports coupe.
What I want to know
thought it had a big block.
How many people would take that Catalina over a GTO or a Le Mans?
Nobody would take that over a GTO or a Le Mans.
How many people at a car show would stop to check out the Catalina and walk past the Le Mans Sport or the GTO to check out his Catalina?
Because what you don't understand is the Le Mans Sport is literally, the Le Mans Sport Coupe is literally just, it's a GTO, just that it's Le Mans. Somebody didn't want to buy the GTO.
I mean, it's just another video of him doing what he always does. He's going to go around and give you a tour of the cars he has, brag about what he has. That he saved. Listen, Beamer, saving a car is not taking it from one rotten place where it's sitting and rotting at and bringing it to another place and letting it sit and rot. That's not saving a car. That is destroying the car. If you can't build the cars, pass them on to somebody who can build them. I mean,
and we're getting into this, but I want to point. So I had the good year of that car. That car is the ugliest fucking version of that year.
Pictures of that motherfucker out?
I'll put some pictures. I had a 64 Pontiac Catalina. I realized this a couple years ago that I didn't have the means or the money at the time to restore the car. So unlike Beamer, I passed on to somebody who could restore it, who could give it the love and attention and put it back on the road that it needed. So we're not the same. I don't like killing cars.
No, you're not saving shit, dude. And you're doing the same thing, the same video. Why do people watch these motherfuckers? I don't understand. He's gave you tours of these cars. That's all he does is talk about.
Past 4 years.
This is my car. This is what I have. Look at all I have. He motherfucker thinks that quality means quantity, or quantity means quality, and it doesn't. He doesn't have one quality fucking thing on that property from his daily driver on. I mean, he is a fucking dreamer, dude. The motherfucker is delusional.
He's not a dreamer. He's a poser. He is a poser car guy. He's a poser. I mean, you are a poser.
We know you have a Catalina. Every fucking video you show, you talk about a Catalina. You talk about that Dodge. That's all you fucking do is talk.
Ain't nobody picking that fucking...
Talk and look at little kids.
Ain't nobody picking that busted up Catalina over my car. My car is fucking more valuable than your Catalina ever will be worth.
Mean, you talk about 1 year... The Le Mans is a 1 year only taillight.
Yeah, man. It's a 1 year only car. I mean, Google it, you fucking dumb fuck. Let's get into this.
Nobody in the right mind is going to take a Catalina over a Le Mans.
Or a GTO. He's fucking smoking crack. He knows nothing about cars or values of cars.
Right away.
Exactly.
You know none of them.
I find it funny I made him do another video.
Right. I mean, if he puts a motor in that Dodge, everybody should thank Mako, us, and Lipstick, and everybody else that's on him. If he actually does something with one of these fucking cars, it's because he got sick of people saying he ain't going to do it. He even admits it in the other videos, dude. If it wasn't for any people being on his ass, he wouldn't do shit. We're doing you a favor, Barry. Shut the fuck up.
This is a 65.
This is a 65 full-size piece of shit. Hunk of junk.
Now you totaled out. I mean,
now you totaled out. Yeah, you fucking wrecked it. They had to save your life. Remember?
That one was a four-door I had, and of course it did have the Venturi interior.
I mean, look, there's raccoon prints and shit all over the side of the car. You don't care about these fucking cars, dude.
Upholstery package. It's a Venturi package. A lot of people don't know.
Sitting there rotting into the ground.
And that's what it is.
Nobody could care less about it. Yeah, nobody could give a fuck less about it.
Any other car. You'll never see another one.
Okay,
same with a
hang on. You had that. You ready for this? You had your choice between my car and that car, just by the back end. Our car.
Yeah. You got a Cadillac, then you got a Fleetwood.
Oh, you think? Holy shit!
It's a grandma car, man. It's
yeah, exactly.
A doctor would have been driving that in that year. A fucking lawyer, you know. I mean,
it's not the muscle car version.
No.
I got the muscle car version.
He's talking about Cadillacs and shit. That's what. Yeah, if you was a rich, uppity person back then, that's what you had. That was a sign of.
Nobody would pick that car. Nobody would pick that car over our car. We have the muscle car. He's got the grandma car, like everything else he owns. Look, you guys.
And I'm not saying the car's not cool.
I think it's fucking ugly, but that's besides the point.
The Buick Skylark we was talking about.
Do something with it.
It's a '68 four-door, and this one here is not No custom, nothing. I don't believe it's a custom.
But let them turn back to
Kind
earth.
of cool on it.
My car's got the GS badge there.
It was just a 4-door plain Jane. It was a 350.
Assholes like you is the reason that I can't find hood springs for my fucking Skylark
But it's a cool
unless they
car.
want fucking $10,000 for the motherfucker.
68 Skylark. This one here's got a 455.
Because you got parts
Yeah.
cars that you can part out 69, yeah, whatever, 1 year only. I mean,
Well, another car we were talking
and
about
Buick's infinite fucking wisdom.
was a 70 Roadrunner.
How much horsepower does that 350
You
puts
guys
out?
got one of them. This is a real
Out of the
RM23.
Buick.
Yeah.
The big number
I think
matches.
don't
3
quote me.
years
I mean,
old.
I'm my phone on
It
me.
matches
It's like
all around
it's
the
like
body. Every place
289, something like
I
that.
mean, yeah, it's
299.
got 289 horse. I
So
mean,
it's the real
I'd like to see what that 350 and that.
It's
You
also
know,
300 horse.
you looked up how many of them fucking Skylark 4-doors they made, and they made shit ton of them, like tons.
10.251 compression from factory.
Right there, the scoop right there.
I do remember that.
Air grabber pops up.
Now, Beamer, I'm gonna give you this, dude. That car is cool. I'll freely admit that car is cool. For a Mopar, that car is cool. And it's probably worth fucking $10,000. Exactly. You are lucky there. I'm really fucking admit. Yeah. They'll never do anything with it. Send it to somebody who can fucking restore it and give it the fucking love it needs.
I got an engine doing a Mustang up there, so I got a couple engine jobs.
Out of all your, I'm being honest.
Listen, man, the chances of a timing chain breaking in that motor right there and smacking the piston is slim to nil.
And my buddy Super Sam says to help me do that.
Dude.
I mean,
That's not what's happening with that motor.
you're gonna
The
check.
stars would have to line up and the gods would have to come down for that to happen.
Hang on. You're gonna pull a flywheel. Hang on, listen.
Have a gear swapped out.
Thought you had a fucking flywheel for it. You showed 3 years ago. What happened to flywheel,
That
Barry?
would probably require him to buy another clutch and everything else. He won't even put a new clutch plate in when he does it.
1964
That's
Dodge
ugly, dude. That is ugly.
two-door. Now they made these
That's
in the
uglier.
early
Fuck,
60s, of course.
Jesus.
The 880 was very.
Why is every car he's got a Ralcan paint job?
They were, a lot of these were cop cars, and they were four-doors.
It is what it is.
Now,
I
the
mean, there's
two-door
nothing wrong
probably
with that. I
maybe
mean,
Mayberry.
no, everybody's got lasers.
Mayberry had a two-door version, maybe, but of course it wasn't a Dodge. This is a cool car. Like that car.
It may be a cool car, but look at it. Look how it's set, and the fucking frame's basically on the ground. I mean,
Cool. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, man.
and I say frame liberally. I mean, I know I probably don't have a solid frame,
Still
but
kind of smashing it.
Yeah, I mean, look at that car. That car is whacked hard. You mean to tell the frame rail straight on that side?
Mach 1. Traded a dirt bike for it. Saved it. I saved
Thought he
it.
called.
saving
Hang on.
it's just running away.
Didn't one of those two he call a fastback a while back? In one of the previous videos, didn't he call him a fastback?
yeah, what's his first videos? He says he owns 5 Mach 1s.
Out of it.
So is it same with the sports coupe thing? Is it a fastback or is it a
And I
Mach
bought
1?
that for like $350, I think it was, 300. And I saved it.
How is saving them, letting them sit and rotten? You're not doing anything with them.
Yeah, how is saving something, taking it from one place where it's rotten and bringing it to your property to sit and rot?
And as he says, dude, he's got a growing YouTube channel that's flourishing and making money. Well, you think you take your money from your channel and put it back into your channel, into the cars,
That's what
and
real
everything.
users do.
You don't buy your smokes with the $20 you make in fucking a year.
We gotta get inspected, so I can do that. And we saved
See,
that one.
his fucking estate is an inspection state.
But I think you can get around that with like a storage plate. Now, don't quote me on that. I don't know because I don't live in an inspection state.
They should have been scrapped. It should be dead. You're killing it. You're doing the same thing a scrapyard would do. Let it sit.
At least in a scrapyard, you can take that 4-door and save a car that's actually worth saving with that
Yes.
4-door.
At least you could save an actual good fucking 4-door. At least they ain't messed up looking at fucking underage porn. Talking about tiny hands.
Cash in the car that I traded him. He let the tow yard get in because he got evicted out of his trailer park where he was living at. He ended up losing the Challenger that I traded him. And how I know that was the towing company got a hold of me and tried to tell me I owed him $800 in towing. I'm like, no, I don't owe it.
If it was a Challenger, I bet you wish you'd have paid him that $800 now, don't you?
Exactly.
Cars around here, we could just spend.
You've done it.
I wish somebody get hold of me and say I got a Challenger for myself for $800.
You've done it.
And explain to you.
You've done it. You fucking walked around for the past 4 years not building jack shit because you don't build. But yeah, you said you're your own builder. Just talking and talking and fucking talking.
Give it a tour.
Give some fucking work.
You're all about the show. You're not about to go. You're about to show. It's all flash.
Pontiac,
All flash.
not to be confused with a GTO.
Hell, nobody can make that
Nobody
mistake.
can make that mistake. That's not a muscle car.
You would have to be dumb, fucking plain ignorant to confuse that for a muscle car.
You do? Let's see it.
I've had one. I had the the good year, not that year, the ugly year.
White and red. Red interior and white on the
Exactly,
outside.
but
came from the same place that Lamont's came from.
But here was my 1964 Pontiac Catalina 2+2. It's really a decent car. Unlike Beamer, though, I realized at the time I could not afford to restore this car or even build the car. So I passed on to somebody who could because I wanted the car to live on. This car belonged to my dead uncle who had passed away. If you look in the background of some of these pictures, you'll see our Le Mans sitting over in the corner. Well, as much as it killed me to sell it, I had to sell it because I couldn't afford to give it the love and attention it needed, and I wanted it to live on. Unlike Beamer, I don't like killing cars. I like saving them and letting them live. Because the fact of the matter is, Beamer's killing cars. You don't save them. You don't have to do a full restoration, but if you can't afford to build the car, then send it to somebody who can build it and put it back on the road. These cars are a piece of history. They deserve to live on and be a part of the car community. Beamer is a poser. He's not a builder. He's not a fucking restorer. He's nothing. He is a poser. He is a hoarder. He is a poser. He didn't even know the difference between posi traction and limited slip, and that there wasn't a difference, that they're the same thing. This man is a fucking idiot. And here's my Catalina, buddy. It was still worth more than your junk. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to put this in here. These cars, this year is a 1 year only car. 63 is their own, 64, and Beamer's is a year of its own, I think. This car is 10 times cooler looking than Beamer's car. And it's probably worth 10 times more than his car will ever be worth. Compared to his car, this car is 10 times better looking than any of his Catalinas. And as always, go check out our buddies Mako, Fast Thing 89 Lipstick Garage. How you guys doing today? And by the way, and as Beamer would say, winning. Yeah, we're winning here at Poor Man's Speed Shop. Yeah.